David, thanks. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5 down low. Now Williams following Al Horford's three-point attempt. Barnes against Tatum. Williams gets the bucket. Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding. So that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
And it's Brown missing. And it's the Raptors ball. Van Vliet with it. Out guarded by Smart. Hurdle with a screen on Smart. Van Vliet can't get it to go. For Boston, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And here is Tatum. For the 3. Here's Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has got his second basket.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Pass to Van Vliet. To the inside. Stolen by Smart. Tatum against Siakam. Williams kicks to Tatum. Williams sets a screen for Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Brown finds Tatum. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. Looking for the first basket of the game. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I think his frame makes him very difficult to deal with as a roll man. Pirtle can set a mean screen.
And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred Van Vliet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred Van Vliet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless. OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
And Doris, this Celtics team, very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core, but the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Siakam's running. Van Vliet wide open. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Van Vliet has proven more than capable as a legitimate three-point threat. Knocks down the jump shot there.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
1:35 left to play in the first quarter. Horford sets a screen for Brown. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Raptors leading by 5. Van Vliet passes to Pirtle. The shake kicks it out to Van Vliet. Second chance effort. Anunoby has the open look. They get it again. Nice shot by Pirtle.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
Now here's Brown. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Tatum looking around. Here's Williams. Missed inside. Toronto, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Down low and taken away by Brown. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Tatum, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
An emphatic finish by Mr. Siakam. Yes, sir.
Brown outside. Outside, Horford. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Raptors up by 9. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Achua in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Al Horford following the three-point attempt by Pascal Siakam. And he gets it back. Horford kicks to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Horford. From the arc. It's hauled in by Achua. Toronto leading by 9. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
And here comes the break. Barnes passes to VanVleet. Barnes sets a screen for Siakam. Another miss by Siakam.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And it's Williams with the jam.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now here's VanVleet. Here's Achua. And Boston with the rebound. Outside Williams. Over in the corner, Brown. Horford trying to free himself up. And it's Brown missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Here's Barnes, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's so hard, isn't it, Doris, to define Scotty Barnes's position? Point forward would probably, I guess that'd be correct.
I guess, Kev. And it almost doesn't matter, right? Because what we know about Scotty Barnes is he's got big-time talent. He can make plays. He can get downhill. He can rebound and run with the basketball in his hand. And think about it. He is a guy still with so much upside. Imagine when he locks in completely and understands the NBA game. Sky's the limit.
The 3 from Tatum. Hits it from three-point range.
This guy's so effective from downtown. Jason Tatum knows he has the green light. He's so comfortable from range.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success. D.A., thank you so much. Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Chris Boucher's checked in for Siakam. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Barnes. And Trent subbed in for OG Anunoby.
Now, there's some thought that Jason Tatum has actually added a couple of inches to his height since he entered the league. Given that play, I believe it.
Trent passes to Achua. Back to Trent. Now the pass to Achua. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Brown right side. Shoots the three. No good there. Now Toronto takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Van Vliet with it. Out guarded by Smart. Here's Porter. Pass to Achua. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. So timeout called here. The first for Toronto. Making a change here. Benton's checked in. Ball's not loose. Left side, Brown. And they double up Brown. Here's Horford. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And now just a 5-point Toronto lead.
Well, this guy's got such big-time mobility for a big man. Al Horford specializes in finding the gaps in the defense. Nice catch and shoot.
Trent passes to Boucher. Back to Trent. Shot clock at 6. That one a little long.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, you love to see Gary Trent Jr. put it on the deck, slice through the defense off that drive. Stop it, Gary.
They set the pick. Pass to Achua. And stolen by Tatum. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Here's Brown. It's hauled in by Trent. And it's Porter with the ball for Toronto. They lead by 7. Trent against Williams. Now, here's Trent. Not a lot of room. There's Brown with the 3. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
The Celtics, 14.
We've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
On the floor for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the 1. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Celtics trail by 5. Brown outside. Off target from outside. The Raptors shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Barnes with it. Out guarded by Smart. Barnes against Smart. Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Tatum kicks to Brown. Williams a screen on Barnes. Brown dishes to Williams. And finished off by Williams.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Brown against Anunoby. Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Now here's Brown. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Horford. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Toronto leading by 7. Van Vliet looking around. He feeds it to Pirtle. Good D by Williams. Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Tatum passes to Horford. The kick out to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Siakam. He gets that one. Siakam's got 10.
Well, Pascal Siakam showing you I can do a little bit of everything. You need an offensive rebound, a second chance opportunity, willing to do what it takes.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Tatum on the wing, guarded by Porter. Back to Smart, to the left side wing. Horford finds Smart. The kick out to Brown. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. Shot clock at 5. Tatum against Porter. Here's Williams, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Raptors leading by 9.
Guys, I've got to say, one of the things I love the most about the Toronto Raptors, how special their fan base is. Really, when you think about it, Canada much more associated with the great sport of hockey, but they love professional basketball.
To the left wing. Lets the 3 fly. A rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Oh, you're right. This fan base here in Toronto is terrific and certainly gets excited to cheer on their Raptors. They love them.
They do, and their theme is, quote, "We the North." You can truly tell how much these fans love the Raptors. Remember the scene in Jurassic Park outside the stadium, that special area when the finals were going on in 2019. It was pure pandemonium.
And Boucher sends it back. Here's Benton. The second effort. Trent kicks to Boucher. Outside Porter. There's the pick. Fires for 3. Here's Achua. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Now Porter. No points in the game yet for him. Boucher with a screen on Brown. Good if it goes. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. A good size. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Achua. It's Boucher out there with Otto Porter Jr. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Banton in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Back to Trent. And the pass to Achua. And stolen by Williams. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Brown dishes to Horford. Left side, Tatum. For 3. Hands it from downtown. Tatum's got it back down to single digits for the Celtics.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Outside, Horford. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Brown kicks to Tatum. And the 3 off target. Raptors leading by 8. Porter looking it over. Boucher sets a screen for Porter. A 3-pointer, no good. And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Trent. Trent's got his 5th rebound in this one. Shot's good by Banton.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Outside, Tatum fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You have to be willing to shoulder the offensive burden. I think Jason Tatum is built for it.
The kick out to Barnes. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart. Brown against Anunoby. Siakam outside. Clock at 6. The Raptors need to get a shot. Hurdle, no one around him. Gets a very good look and converts. And the Raptors lead by 9.
I think it's a big help when Hurdle can make the mid-range. It forces the defense to bring the bigs out of the post, and it really opens up things.
Brown kicks to Smart. 3-pointer. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight, and he gets it to go. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 11 now for Toronto.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. .156 left in the fourth quarter. Brown kicks to Smart. Williams a screen from past the arc. Smart misses.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Hurdle with a screen on Smart. Van Vliet up top. Guarded by Smart. Here's Anunoby. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
They double him with Siakam. Williams kicks to Horford. Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. To end the run. And the layup is good. Tatum's got 10 points in just the second half.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Raptors.
free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Pascal Siakam.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Brown wide open. He fired. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Van Vliet against Tatum. A three from Barnes. And they get it back. Anunoby finds Barnes. Siakam sets a screen for Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. And I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They won this game going away.
Intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, BA, it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at small forward.
Quick release jumper from Garland there, showing how fast he can get rid of it.
Van Vliet on the wing, guarded by Garland. Pass to Siakam. Mobley with the block. They recover it. Goes up with it again. Siakam the screen. Anunoby for 3. Mobley grabs the board.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions. And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats. Come on, BA. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Hurdle rejected by Allen.
And with that wingspan of Allen, you always have to be aware of where he is because he will block a shot from pretty much anywhere.
That free throw is good from Mitchell.
One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
Now here's Garland. Mobley outside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young core groups in the NBA.
And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Mitchell, a screen on Van Vliet. Pass to Allen. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Here comes Toronto on the push. Here's Barnes, and the layup falls.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Mobley, a screen on Van Vliet. Garland, the pass to Allen. Okoro on the wing. Okoro on the wing. 5 on the clock. Back to Mitchell. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Down low. Van Vliet right side. 3-pointer. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Van Vliet. And it's a tie ball game for Cleveland. They've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Garland. The shot from the low post is good. Garland's got 5.
Oh, going inside and fighting for the bucket. That's what you want. You want a person that's going to fight for those inches.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Mitchell. Okoro on the wing. It's stolen by Barnes. Here we go. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Okoro. Mobley outside. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Now here's Van Vliet to the inside. Here's Pirtle. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pirtle with a screen on Mitchell. Anunoby for three. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Here's Garland. The shot won't fall. Van Vliet with some nice D. Mitchell against Anunoby. Siakam with a screen on Mitchell. It's stolen by Garland. And Mobley throws it down.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. Look, this man finishes the way he was built.
Pirtle with a screen on Mobley. Siakam for three. They grab their own miss. And the dunk by Pirtle. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's Allen. The three is up. Pirtle grabs a miss. Up top, Siakam. And the layup is good off the glass.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Raptors. The Raptors with a lead. On the court for the Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at center. Here's Benton. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Osman. That one falls, coming off Rubio's feed.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Boucher, left side. Lays it up and banks it in.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Cavs trailing. It's Rubio with a drive. And here's Lopez from the arc. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Trent outside. Takes a 3. That shot missing. And it's Cleveland the other way. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. LeVert goes against Boucher. The shot by LeVert, no good. And here's Porter outside. Tries again. Got a piece of it. Trent outside. Achua with a screen. Achua with the dunk.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Gets the 3 to fall.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Outside for Boucher. Trent up top. Outside Porter. Achua with a screen on Rubio. And here's Porter outside. That one is off. And it's Cleveland the other way. Here's Osman. Trent with it. Now LeVert defending. Pass to Benton. Back to Trent. And here's Porter outside. Knocks down the triple. Porter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
A dangerous shooter from deep. All Porter needs is a little daylight, and he's good to fire.
And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Just 5 to shoot.
Raptors foul. The long advantage. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Rubio. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Tries to spin move. 6 on the shot clock. That shot is off. Trent with the defensive effort. Here's Benton, covered by Rubio. Pass to Trent. On the wing, Porter. Puts up a 3. Second chance effort. Achua with the dunk.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Boucher a screen on LeVert. Trent from long range. Cavaliers with a rebound. Pass to Osman. Here's Wade. Here's Rubio. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Benton. Boucher a screen on Rubio. Outside for Boucher. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's on Ricky Rubio. The free throw drops for Boucher. 7 seconds left in the second period. Outside Rubio. He got it up. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Raptors out in front. They're up by 6. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Hey, nice game. Great performance by Darius Garland.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Hurdle in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Pass to LeVert. There's the 3. It's not going to go for him, and it's Toronto taking it the other way. VanVleet with it, and Lopez picks him up, and the basket by Siakam.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Rubio against VanVleet. Pass to Osman. Here's Wade. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
VanVleet against Rubio. Siakam for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Pirtle, the pass to Siakam. Siakam the screen. Anunoby for three. And the three-pointer goes. Anunoby's got 7 points in the game.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Here's Rubio. And Anunoby pulls it down. For Toronto, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Siakam, pass to Van Vliet. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Van Vliet's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. All right, Richard, I was looking over your accomplishments, doing a little extra prep on you. An NBA title with the Cavs, a state title in high school, and almost won it all in college in Arizona. Is that the one what-if in your career?
Oh, no. Thank you for bringing those up. But, yeah, I have tons of what-ifs. I have, obviously the college championship. I also got Athens in '04. And, look, just for giggles, I also like to talk about the 2 times I lost in the NBA Finals going against Shaq and Kobe, then Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and Manu Ginobili. But the funny thing is, it's not like they didn't have Hall of Fame head coaches. It was only Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich. So, I've run into a few buzzsaws in my day.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Van Vliet against Rubio. Here's Osman. Osman on the wing. Can they get it? Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 6.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Cleveland has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Here's Wade. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Barnes.
Man, the defender really went after him.
A line change here for Toronto, and that's good as he hits both shots. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Boucher a screen on Rubio. Boucher outside. Buries it from 3. Boucher's got 8 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Lopez, the screen. Pass to Osman. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Fast break, here we go. Outside for Porter. Fires for 3. And no good. And it's Cleveland the other way. It's Rubio with a drive. And he converts the layup. Rubio's got his first 2 points.
He's not the quickest guy out there, but he can outsmart you and outwork you.
To the middle. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Outside Rubio. Pass to Wade. Back to Rubio. Osman on the wing. 4-3. That one falls. Coming off Rubio's feed. Rubio's got his 5th assist in this one. Toronto has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Trent. That one falls. And the Raptors lead by 14.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Pass to Osman. This one for 3. And it's Boucher with the rebound. It's tipped. The 3 ball drains the triple. Osman's got 9 points here in the second half. And here's Porter outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Toronto Raptors.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Now the Cavaliers with it, and Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland, and it's Okoro in at the three. The three from Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit. Whew. He tried to get spicy and totally whipped, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Garland finds Mitchell. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. And for the Raptors, they're shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Barnes against Mobley. Barnes goes in. That one goes. Count it.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And a fast break now for the Raptors. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Toronto? Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Mobley, right side. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Siakam in the post, guarded by Garland. They get it back. The kick out to Van Vliet from outside the arc. Here's Pirtle. And finally, they hit one. And the Raptors lead by 19.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Garland, no good. Here's Toronto with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Three-pointer. And Van Vliet again missing. The Cavaliers have got nothing to fall in this fourth quarter. 0 of 5. Here's Allen. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hard to stop a guy with Allen's physical gifts inside. He forces the defense to get sloppy and foul.
So both free throws good from Allen. The Raptors have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Pirtle with a screen on Garland. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Pirtle, good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Pure from three-point range.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Anunoby finds Siakam. Garland against Van Vliet. Siakam for 3. That shot off the mark. And it's Cleveland the other way. Pass to Mitchell. Wide open. Jump shot is good that time.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Van Vliet outside. There's the drive. Good.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That's his first foul. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Van Vliet outside. Inside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Raptors.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Fred Van Vliet.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight. Flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
Van Vliet against Garland. The three from Okoro. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Barnes. Stolen by Mobley. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
Substitution on the court.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the basket by Trent.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Outside Porter. Off target from three-point range. Pass to Okoro for three. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
When you're guarding Mobley, you have to finish the possession on D. Seal him off or Evan. This man's going to punish you on that glass.
Thanks, Allie. Great.
and thanks for your report.
Here we go.
So Cleveland will get the first possession. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the 5 down low.
The ease with which the game comes to Evan Mobley. My goodness, it's fun watching this guy play above the rim.
And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
Mitchell outside. Over to the wing. Here's Okoro. Trains the three-pointer.
You love how hard Okoro works for his team and makes himself right there a good option in the catch-and-shoot game.
Brown with it. To the paint. Here's Horford. Can't get it to fall.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Garland left side. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. A nice shot by Okoro.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Right side Tatum. Stolen by Okoro. Mitchell outside. Drives to the hoop. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Brown. Stolen by Okoro. Mitchell right side. Kicks it out to Garland. The Cavaliers with a new 14. Now here's Okoro, guarded by Tatum. Garland no good. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics, trailing by 10. And the turnover again by Boston.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum. An incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Smart. Tatum deciding where to go with it. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Horford no luck.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Mitchell against Brown. Now here's Mitchell. He's tightly guarded. Mobley misses. Celtics trail by 12. Outside, Smart. Boston again missing. And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on a 14-2 run here. Smart against Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Now here is Horford. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Inside, here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
Rebound, Boston.
you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Brown kicks to Smart. Outside Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Isaac Okoro.
How about the confidence from this young gun?
Jason Tatum's length is tough to deal with inside, guys. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And Mitchell launches it from deep.
Well, Brown taking away the shooter's airspace effectively crowd scorers and gets them out of their comfort zone.
And as the first quarter...
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the three. Now here's Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got it back down to within single digits for Boston. Mitchell against Brown. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Garland's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Horford with the screen on Mitchell. Tatum way outside. Offensive rebound. Smart passes to Tatum. Smart dishes to Tatum. Back to Smart. 6 to shoot. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Now, here's Garland. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Stolen by Garland. Now, here's Okoro, guarded by Tatum. They get it back, kicks it out to Mitchell. Into the lane. Here's Allen, out left to the wing. 5 on the clock. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell passes to Okoro. And another shot. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Allen against Brown. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Over in the corner, Williams. Just 3 to shoot. Stolen by Mitchell. Now, here's Okoro, guarded by Smart. Okoro kicks to Mitchell. That's good from Allen on the assist by Mitchell. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
Well, how about the touch inside from Jared Allen? This guy has got such length and mobility. You add that touch and look out, folks. He's going to be tremendous.
Now, here's Tatum. Horford. And the basket is good.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. Mitchell outside. Mobley a screen on Brown. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Garland with the block. They recover it. Williams can't get it to go.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Mobley. That three off the mark. Celtics trail by 12. Tatum with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And here is Tatum. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Jared Allen grabs the miss. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here's Okoro. Offline with his three. Boston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Horford the pass to Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Tatum's got 6.
Jason Tatum committed to adding strength and adding weight, and now the ability to finish through contact so evident.
It's hauled in by Brown. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Stolen by Mitchell. The three from Garland. Here's Allen. Shoots over Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, Jared Allen, what an effective use of that pump fake. Nicely done.
And he sinks the second. 15 seconds left here in the second. Brown feeling it out a bit. To the middle. Here's Smart. And it's sent back by Allen.
This guy is a sensational shot blocker. Jared Allen twice on the pipes.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now. And so it's Cleveland. 13 points up at the end of the period. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action in just a minute. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Jared Allen in this game, he has been everywhere.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center. That's the Boston 5. Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doors, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes, rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high-percentage 2-point looks.
And the rejection by Tatum.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it, sends that one back.
A nice shot by LeVert.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And it's Brown missing. The Cavaliers leading by 16.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
Outside Tatum. To the inside. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist by Tatum. Horford's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, efficiency of movement makes Al Horford successful. Gets room to shoot in these sets.
Here's Rubio. Passes it to Osman. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Smart. And Doors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
Brown outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum kicks to Brown. No good on the three. The Cavaliers leading by 15. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Drops in the tray.
This guy is such a good all-around player. Karis LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
Brown against LeVert. Stolen by LeVert. Lopez outside. Back to LeVert. Knocked loose. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. Stolen by LeVert. Rubio left side. Pass to LeVert. Here's Osman. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Tatum. Smart deciding where to go with it. Back to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Great scorers need easy opportunities to pile up those points. Tatum above the rim and the nice finish.
Oh, Marcus Smart, a tenacious defender, which doesn't always show up, I think, sometimes, Doris, on the statistical sheet after the game.
Well, and in fact, Kevin, different teams have different defensive metrics trying to measure that impact. All you have to do, though, with Marcus Smart is watch the guy work on that end. The way he tracks the play, the way he anticipates, just the energy he brings on the defensive end changes the equation.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
It's LeVert on the wing. Kicks it out to Rubio. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And the Cavaliers lead by 19. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Come on, box him out, man.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 8. Got a piece of it. Wade on the wing. Lets it go with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Wade's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
43. And your Celtics.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Robin Lopez. Ricky Rubio is out there with LeVert. And it's Osman in at the 3 spot. Smart dishes to Williams. Back to Smart. The pass to Williams. Smart on the wing. Covered by Rubio. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Smart. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Celtics making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. Rubio against Smart. Rubio, the pass to Lopez. Drops in the layup for 2. Lopez has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that's nice work in there on the inside. Lopez not having any issues converting that time.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Pass to Rubio. It's LeVert on the wing. Back to Rubio. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 3 assists in the game. Gallinari surveying the D. Inside. Here's Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Well, Gallinari a scorer at heart, but how about the unselfishness? Perfectly sets up his open teammate.
Wade outside. Fires from deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Horford kicks to Gallinari. Over in the corner, Brown. Clock at 6. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
A nice shot by LeVert.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And it's Brown missing. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. It's LeVert with the drive. Williams with the block. Lopez outside. He kicks to Wade. Wade, a screen on Williams. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. No good from Wade.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Brown outside. That doesn't go either for Brown.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Wade for 3. Osman kicks to LeVert. And the 3 ball is good. LeVert's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, this is the next step for Caris LeVert. Critical. He become more consistent from deep.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Cleveland.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Caris LeVert.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Wade left side, the 3. Boston grabs the miss. On the wing, Brown. LeVert defending. Brown the pass to Smart. He dishes it to Horford. The kick out to Williams. They need this one. The Celtics working the ball around now. Lets it go from the wing. Excellent D from Wade. Here's Osman. From deep three-point range, off target with that shot. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right, but with the way they could...
at tonight's matchup. Both front courts are outstanding. This should be quite a battle here, Smitty.
It should be. The big man in the spotlight in this one. Rebounding and everything in the paint. This should be a great showdown. Strength versus strength.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. VanVleet against Smart to the paint. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Horford, a screen on Anunoby. Tatum from long range. Rebound by the Raptors. VanVleet outside. Pirtle with a screen on Smart. Kicks it out to Barnes. Brown against Siakam. Clock at 6. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And Pirtle using his frame well, drawing the defense into him on his shot.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second.
You know, the first player ever drafted out of Austria. Jakob Pirtle is blazing his own path and inspiring a new wave of basketball players.
Brown inside. He's guarded by Barnes. Smart outside. Stolen by VanVleet. It's Siakam with the drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
An excellent ball handler for his size. Pascal doing damage going downhill.
You know, Pirtle's country of Austria, they've never qualified for the games or world championships, Smitty.
You're right, B.A. I know he really carries the flag for Austrian hoops. The game is growing there because of Jakob Pirtle. Look at what Dirk did for their neighbors in Germany.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Anunoby against Tatum. 6 to shoot. They need this. Here's Williams. And he can't get that one. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. It's VanVleet with a drive. Yep, count it.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Back to Tatum. Horford, a screen on Pirtle. Here's Tatum, and finished by Tatum. Wow!
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
Siakam with a screen on Brown. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow! Brown inside, working on Barnes. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. Inside, here's Siakam. The rebound by Jason Tatum for Boston. They've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Pass to Horford. Back to Tatum. Over VanVleet. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 6.
And with his incredible height and high release, and Tatum, he usually gets his jumper off pretty cleanly.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
Brown, second chance shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. The free throw drops for Williams. No good on the second free throw. And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claimed the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
When Pirtle is running the floor like that, it motivates his teammates. Everyone loves to see their big man move like that.
Outside, Brown. 50 seconds left in the first quarter here. Williams passes to Horford. Back to Williams. Toronto grabs the miss. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Pirtle with a screen on Tatum. And an Obi for 3. The offensive rebound. Goes back up. The shot by Pirtle, no good.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
And an Obi against Smart. Pass to Brown. And he drives in. The kick to Tatum.
The length of Scotty Barnes is a difference maker on defense.
And so if you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5.
It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred VanVleet has earned his spot in the league. The 6th man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star. Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Drops in the 3.
OG Anunoby matching threes. Just a solid, steady player who continues to improve.
Brown passes to Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Well, Smithy, VanVleet's become an all-star. Is he the best undrafted player in the NBA, you think?
Well, B.A., Ben Wallace is the standard. A multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. Champions like Bruce Bowen and Udonis Haslem, they're right up there. But Fred VanVleet has a chance when it's all said and done to be the best. And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
Tatum passes to Horford. Smart outside. Back to Horford. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. To the inside. Achua. Achua with the dunk.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Williams, a screen on Anunoby. Up top, Tatum. Anunoby covering. Takes a 13-footer. Tatum controls the rebound and the putback.
Growing into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
Horford with a steal. Brown with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Back to Achua. And there's a 3-second violation. Here's Tatum. He's got 13. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. To the middle. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
Anunoby against Brown. Goes back up. Anunoby can't get it to go. For Boston, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. On the wing, Tatum. Anunoby covering. Tatum can't hit. The Raptors have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Barnes with it. Now Horford defending. Achua passes to Anunoby. There's the double team with Horford. VanVleet on the wing. From behind the arc. from downtown. Van Vliet's got 5 now.
Well, Fred could do this all day. He's that confident in his long-range shooting.
And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A big group substitution here for Toronto. Boucher's checked in for Siakam. Porter Jr. comes in for Scotty Barnes. Trent, he's checked in for Anunoby. And it's Ben in for Fred VanVleet. Now here's Trent. Launches it. Smart grabs the miss. Brown inside, guarded by Trent. Brown can't hit.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
54 seconds left in the second period. Stanton can't get it to go.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
There's Tatum with the 3. Boston again missing. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Pass to Trent. Achua with a screen on Brown. Trent, the pass to Achua. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Tatum. The shot misses. Oh, good D by Boucher. Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Smart against Trent. The 3 is up. Boston with a rebound. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. And so it's the Toronto Raptors ending the quarter up 10. They're communicating.
16. The Raptors, 26.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Chris Boucher out there with Otto Porter. Then there's Achua. Then there's Gary Trent. And it's Ben in at the point. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. In the past, you'd see coaches use the fire and brimstone approach. We don't see that much anymore, Smitty.
No, times have changed. It's still okay to get emotional and do some hard coaching, but now you have to stay in control, or sometimes you will lose the players' respect.
A line change here for Toronto. Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
It doesn't take much for Pirtle to throw it down. At 7 feet tall, all he has to do is be near the hoop.
Pass to Hauser. Screen by Griffin. From deep. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. And he stays with it. Brogdon with the ball. Shot clock at 5. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Siakam with a screen on Smart. Siakam outside. And it's all from three-point range. Boston shooting poorly, just 30% so far. It's Griffin with the drive. Rejected by Barnes.
How about the commitment on defense from Scotty Barnes? Skilled at swatting them away. Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the 3. That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes. He went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Back to Siakam. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 7 assists in the game.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance, able to complete the play through contact.
Outside Brogdon. Lets it go from deep. Can't get it to drop.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
B.A., let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes, B.A.
Brogdon from outside. Again, Brogdon missing. Toronto has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Siakam finds Barnes. Siakam outside. Kicks it out to Barnes. The three. Van Vliet outside from the arc. Drills it from deep. Van Vliet's got 8.
No hesitation from Fred Van Vliet. Assertive off the catch and shoot.
And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's foul number 2 for him. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Robert Williams checked in for Griffin. Horford comes in for Gallinari. Tatum, he's checked in for Hauser. And it's Brown in for Brogdon.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Achua for 3. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. Robert Williams picks up 1. A 2020 first-round pick. Precious Achua was traded before his second year in the league.
You know what's interesting, B.A., going from Miami to Toronto in the Kyle Lowry deal. It's rare to trade a guy after his rookie year, but Precious, he had a great second year.
Shot to end the cold streak. Got a hand on it. 1:24 left in the third quarter. Achua with the dunk.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Porter against Tatum. Outside Porter. Achua with a screen. He puts up a 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Benton. Offline with a 3.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Smart outside. It's Brown on the wing. The shot comes out. Achua with some nice D. Out to the wing. Achua with a screen on Brown. Back to Achua. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Achua's got 8 points. 15 seconds left in the third. Here's Tatum. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep. And Trent the bucket on the assist by Achua. Trent's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And so it's Toronto, already up 26. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game, presented by State Farm.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5. That's the Boston 5. Outside Porter. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The Celtics shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Give Tatum credit. Getting ideal positioning inside and hammering it down with power.
Trent's shot is off. Trent's gone 1 for 4 from distance. Tatum passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Pass to Benton. And here's Porter outside. The rebound, Celtics. It's stolen by Trent. Here's Benton. Fires from deep. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. The drive by Smart. That falls. Nice speed that time from Tatum.
And there's not a ton of time left, but they're still in the game.
Outside Porter. Fires the 3. And again, Toronto no good. The Celtics on offense. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
An ascending superstar, Tatum has really honed in on what he does best on the offensive end.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. He makes 1 of 2 that time. It's stolen by Smart. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. Tatum, Hurdle with the block.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Hurdle. Wonderful timing right there.
Here's Siakam. Another shot. Hurdle with the bucket. And the Raptors lead by 18. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running, attacking when they get the chance. Always a great idea.
And he drops the first. And so Tatum nails both of them. Here's Van Vliet. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And he banks in the layup.
What agility from Fred Van Vliet in the paint, zipping around the defense.
For Boston, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Tatum way outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. The Raptors have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Van Vliet against Smart. Anunoby for 3. He buries it from 3.
OG Anunoby has been working on his range, looking confident from that space.
Horford outside. Pass to Tatum. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. The first one falls. And so Tatum nails both of them. 1:43 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Anunoby for 3. Hurdle finds Anunoby. Hurdle with a screen on Brown. Anunoby for 3. They get the rebound. Denied by Tatum.
Tatum makes it easy for his teammates with his defense. He's always a threat to block shots, and he can cover any part of the floor. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit. It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Raptors.
They look to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And what a huge performance it was for Fred Van Vliet.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
And so Pirtle nails both of them. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
BA, it really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Barnes passes to Pirtle. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he's able to get it back. The open shot by Van Vliet. No good on the shot. And Boston going the other way now. Brown with it. He's picked up by Pirtle. Pass to Horford. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Jason Tatum. Third personal
That
foul.
free throw good from Barnes.
The confidence of Scotty Barnes' game is pretty inspiring. Even against savvy veteran opponents, he believes in his own abilities, and he gets it done.
And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Brown can't hit. Siakam outside. Pass to Barnes. Back to Siakam. Misses there. So it's the Raptors winning this one easy. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with Anunoby, and it's Pirtle in at the 5. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 3-point game. The slam dunk by Garland.
Yeah, just a solid athlete. It's so fun watching Garland, a little guy, rise up and finish.
VanVleet against Garland. Barnes left side. Count that one.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. It's been a quick start here for Toronto. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. He said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Come on. Raptors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Back to Siakam. And there's the drive, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Garland kicks to Mobley. Back to Garland. Looking to end the run, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him, and here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Now here's VanVleet. Siakam sets a screen for VanVleet, and there it is for him.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. VanVleet's a strong finisher for his size.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, he is only concerned right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. VanVleet against Garland. Stolen by Garland. And now the fast break, Garland with the ball. And Mobley throws it down.
And it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
And here is VanVleet. Down low, stolen by Allen. He takes it in. That shot off the mark. And Toronto will come the other way. VanVleet with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And they pick up 2.
And wheeling himself to the basket, VanVleet has earned his spot in the NBA. This guy hard to deny.
It's good from long range.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Siakam. Barnes has got 5.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
VanVleet deciding where to go with it. No good from outside.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Toronto leading by 12. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Kicks it out to Siakam. It's stolen by Allen. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Mobley. Siakam pulls it in.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Now here's Van Vliet. The three-pointer is right on target. Van Vliet's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Raptors. And so it's Toronto riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Banton in at the 1.
Drafted 5th overall in 2019, Garland just continues to grow his game. It is impressive to watch him get better and more confident every year.
Achua kicks to Anunoby. Takes the 3. Drills it from outside. Anunoby's got 6 points. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their careers.
Now, Siakam. After Isaac Okoro missing on that last three-pointer. There's the triple. He's off on that one, and it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. The drive by Mitchell. Rebound by the Raptors. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Mobley outside. Mitchell right side. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. And another miss by Cleveland. Garland against Siakam. Pass to Achua. Anunoby kicks to Barnes. The Raptors need to get a shot off. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Back to Allen. Tries again. It's hauled in by Achua.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down. Well, he has such tremendous upside, Evan Mobley, and we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets to coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example.
And the Raptors with some changes. Chris Boucher's checked in for Siakam. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Barnes. And Trent subbed in for OG Anunoby. Now, here's Garland. He's got 6. Count that bucket. Garland's got 8.
You see the body control that Garland has. Takes on the defender, gets hit, adjusts, and finishes. It's just a work of art.
Boucher with a screen on Mitchell. Trent can't hit.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight,
and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Second shot opportunity, and count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
The glass is spotless with Allen on the floor.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
Trent against Mitchell. Boucher sets a screen for Trent. Porter looking it over. A putback. No good that time. So the Cavaliers will take it the other way. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
Trent finds Boucher. Outside, Porter. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Mobley with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket for Mobley.
Using his stride so well. Mobley taking some big steps to get his shot.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Van Vliet. Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender. Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
They get the rebound. Passes it to Okoro. Mitchell outside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Garland against Van Vliet. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And so that brings the first half to a...
26, the Raptors, 33.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
Raptors leading by 7. On the wing, Anunoby. Guarded by Garland. Takes it out to Siakam. Launches a 3. Here's Barnes. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Mobley outside. They get a hand on it. Anunoby against Mitchell. Here's Siakam. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Mobley.
And give Siakam the hoop and the harm on that one. And since being drafted back in 2016, he's really improved that upper body strip.
We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
Siakam misses. The Cavaliers trail by 8. There's the drive. Okoro. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
One area Isaac Okoro has shown lots of growth, Richard, is in his defense.
Yeah, he's becoming a talented stopper. You got to find ways to get on the floor, and defense is one of them. It's something you can tell he's worked on, but there's just something about his natural ability and the way he's leaned into it.
And so here's Cleveland after the Raptors pick up 2. Rubio with it. Now guarded by Siakam.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Van Vliet after the made shot from Ricky Rubio. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Out to Wade, beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one.
What a phenomenal athlete Siakam is. Just taking off and finishing with power at the rim.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Raptors substitution. Chris Boucher. Otto Porter. Gary Trent Jr.
And so here's Cleveland. They trail by 11. And Rubio kicks to LeVert. Out to Wade. Here's Osman. Just 5 to shoot. Wade outside. Boucher with the steal. Lopez with the steal. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Osman. Rubio outside. 5 to shoot. From deep. The Cavaliers again can't hit. It's stolen by Wade. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Raptors leading by 11. Here's Banton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And another miss by Cleveland. And the Raptors with possession. They're on a 13-5 run. LeVert against Trent. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Lopez right side. To the wing on the left. From outside the arc. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Porter outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits it. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. So for Toronto right now, the forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Right, Van Vliet out there with Anunoby, and it's Pirtle in its center. It's LeVert on the wing. From downtown, good on the three-point shot.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor it.
Anunoby, good.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
And Rubio kicks to LeVert. Wade with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Toronto. Now Rubio. To the paint. LeVert kicks to Eisman. A three ball. And the call will be against Karis LeVert. That is his first foul of the game.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Van Vliet against Rubio. Van Vliet outside. Siakam inside. Covered by Rubio. And the call will be against Robin Lopez. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's Siakam over Wade. Siakam misses.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Pascal Siakam.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle, and he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now, here's Garland. The pass to Allen. Mobley outside. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Mitchell driving inside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And how about the strength from Mitchell? Looking tough and determined on that aggressive take inside.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. It's a 10-point game. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
Taking 2 shots.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the
previous play is under
a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
First free throw is good.
Allen is a monster on the glass and continues to improve as a scorer.
And Allen drops them both. Raptors leading by 8. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And a wide open look for Siakam. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Richard, you grew up in Arizona. what do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last 2 seasons?
Oh, how much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving it. Chris Paul, he has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed. Here's Van Vliet. Following the basket by Donovan Mitchell.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Now here's Okoro, covered by Barnes, sinks the triple. Mitchell's got 9 points here in the second half.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Anunoby finds Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. It's up a 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
And staying with the play, Allen.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
We've got 1:08 left in the game. Kicks it out to Siakam. Takes a 3. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Siakam's got 9 points in the quarter.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Raptors.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Pascal Siakam.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Here's Anunoby. The Cavaliers making the shot. Lets it go from deep. Another miss by Siakam.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And here's Garland for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes kicks to Anunoby. Siakam, right side. Screen by Siakam. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them this
out of the backcourt in this game.
No, exactly, VA. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point.
I like the mindset here of Donovan Mitchell. Decides to get into the painted area and finish it. Nicely done.
And here's Tatum. Going inside. Tipped. Allen against Tatum. Here's Mitchell. Second shot opportunity. The three from Okoro. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul. Outside Tatum. Williams with the screen. Now here's Tatum. He's closely guarded. Williams with the screen. No good. And it's Cleveland the other way.
Boy, one big takeaway from the Cavaliers last season was the impact Evan Mobley has on the defensive end. This is a 7-footer who can guard multiple positions.
So it's Boston now, after the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Outside Tatum, pass to Williams. It's stolen by Garland. And it's Okoro penetrating.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
And here are the Celtics. 6-point game. Stolen by Mitchell. Right side Garland. The quick look, no good that time.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And with Mobley, he's already drawing comparisons to other versatile big men doors.
Well, B.A., I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this guy has a chance to become one of the elite defensive players in league history. It is clear when he's at the top of his game, they are a scary team defensively.
Brown can't hit.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
From deep, Mitchell. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Now here's Allen. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Down low. And stolen by Brown. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And Williams punches it home.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanted to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Okoro, no good. For Boston, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Pass to Tatum. It's stolen by Garland. Up top, Allen. Finished off the break. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
And pushing it up, here's Cleveland. And Mitchell with the slam.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong, control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Garland with the ball, guarded now by Smart. And the shot is good by Garland.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Now here's Smart. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Okoro. Beyond the arc. The rebound, Celtics. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. It's Brown on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Outside, Brown. 5 to shoot. The rebound by Garland. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Tatum with a screen. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. A sizable lead of 14 at the break.
Please give a big round of applause to your Cavaliers.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Back to Brown. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 4 rebounds in the game. And out of bounds, Boston will have it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Griffin, he's checked in for Williams. Gallinari comes in for Horford. Hauser, he's checked in for Tatum. And Brogdon is subbed in for Brown.
Well, just tremendous quickness and great release by Danilo Gallinari. Catch and shoot is easy money for him.
From deep, Mitchell. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Gallinari for 3. Offensive rebound. The shot no good. Outside Mitchell. Out to Garland. For 3, Allen. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Hauser. And here's Brogdon from downtown. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Darius Garland has not only become a leader on the floor, BA, he's also become the emotional leader. One of the more vocal guys on this entire team.
Brogdon against Garland. Gallinari with a screen on Garland. Brogdon. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
You can see that this coaching staff trusts Malcolm Brogdon's ability to make the right decision. Nice pick and roll play right there.
From deep, Mitchell. No good there. Now Boston takes it the other way. And for Garlandors, the production has stuck out the most.
Oh, boy. I mean, he's become ultra productive on the offensive end. The points, the rebounds, the assists, all are going up. This guy is becoming one of the most well-rounded young guards in the entire league.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Brogdon with the ball. Pass to Hauser. Here's the 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game. Mitchell with the ball. Picked up by Griffin to the left wing. Here's Garland. Here's Okoro. Out left to the wing. Garland finds Allen. Second chance shot. And it's good on the lay-in. Allen's got 7 points in the game.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
And Gallinari throws it down.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
The 3 from Mitchell. Tips it. It's good on the putback. He's got 9.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie.
This guy has got great positional size at the 2-guard. Isaac Okoro can be challenging to guard.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Boston has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Gallinari against Mobley. Pass to Hauser. Outside for Brogdon. Just 5 on the clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. On the wing, Mitchell. Mobley. Nice persistence to tip it back in. And the Cavaliers lead by 21.
That's how you give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley. Not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
Cleveland has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Brogdon against Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
A dominating first half of play. And so far,
the Celtics, 14. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
and with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the court right now for the Celtics, Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Horford passes to Tatum. And a miss there on the triple.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Osman with the bucket. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work into perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
Osman with the bucket.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Here's Tatum, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Robin Lopez.
Well, you like the level of aggression right there from Jason Tatum. Committed to scoring on the interior and draws the contact.
Doris Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Osman. He's got 6. And there's a pick. Releases. And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And finished off by Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Here's Wade. Horford covering. Wade misses. Well, the Celtics shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. There's the triple. Horford can't hit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to LeVert. Out to Rubio. Here's Wade. Jacks up a three. And the Cavaliers, another three.
Wow, able to survey over the top of defenses as well as squeeze into tight quarters. Rubio is the consummate playmaker.
Here's Brown. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Robin Lopez. Free throw good. Brown.
Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
Here's Rubio. Three-pointer, no good. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. It's stolen away. Here's Osman. The putback.
You know, hats off to him for staying active inside. Lopez just creating his own offense.
Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Smart against Rubio. Smart passes to Brown. Driving in. Uses the glass on the layup. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter. And how about Jaylen Brown doors? Becoming an offensive monster.
This guy has become a consistent three-point shooting threat. He can knock down shots from the field. He can go off the bounce. He'll contribute on the backboards. And we know they challenged him to become a better playmaker, and he has. He has become the full package.
Horford with it. Now Rubio defending. Outside, Williams. And here's the fast break. And he lobs it up top. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Boy, that's the great decision-making of Rubio. Always one step ahead of the defense.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's Tatum. And he gets it to go. Tatum's got 8.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Here's Osman, hounded by Tatum. The open shot by Rubio. That shot, no good. And Boston going the other way now. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Cleveland has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep, 4 of 6. Osman on the wing, over Horford. Now Lopez. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Osman. No good on the buzzer beater. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Jetty Osman. Karis LeVert is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at the 4. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Cavaliers?
Well, look at this. I mean, points off turnovers. So aggressive, forcing the other team to make mistakes. And it's really paid off.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
To the wing, right side. Wade sinks the tray.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Karis LeVert is hitting wide open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
Tatum passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Here's Rubio. Pass to Lopez. Now here's Rubio. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
One thing you know, Ricky Rubio is a hard worker and a terrific leader. This is a guy who wants to make the players around him better.
And he makes both free throws. Well, the Celtics shooting 41% in this game. Here's Brown. And he drops it in from the low post.
Jaylen Brown thrives when it comes to scoring through contact. This is a guy who is constantly looking to initiate that body contact with the defense.
And he makes it.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Williams. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
You do not want to give up passing lanes off the screen. How about Jason Tatum with a decisive look there?
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
To me, Cedi Osman is a great reminder of how international the game is today. This guy is a Turkish citizen. We know he's had a ton of success playing for their national team.
Pass to LeVert. Here's Wade. Osman on the wing. Launches a 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3. And here in the NBA, Osman has had his share of success as well, Doris.
He has, B.A. He's proven to be a real asset for this team. Something of a gap filler. He can give you a lot with whatever minutes he gets. He'll contribute on the glass, he can score it, and he's certainly a quality passer.
Outside, Brown. Williams with the screen. Brown can't hit. Cleveland has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. And there's the lob.
LeVert is very skilled. This guy is a capable scorer who will let it fly if you give him room.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. LeVert with a rebound. The Cavs have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the fourth. Lopez, the screen on Smart. Pass to Lopez. From deep three-point range. Horford pulls it in. Here are the Celtics with the ball. Smart outside. Brown with it. Williams with the screen. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Brown. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Cavaliers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jarrett Allen.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
Pass to Smart. Out to Horford. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Wade. Here's Rubio. They get it again. Here's Osman. Outside Rubio. The 3. And another miss by Cleveland. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Three-pointer. Osman, no good. Now here's Brown. No good. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most